Hi guys, it's JP here and today we're going to be reacting to every single world record in Mario Kart World. So let's get started. Oh, sorry. No, okay. So we're gonna do row by row. Let's start with Airship Fortress. Now, I have been practicing some of the tracks, specifically Airship Fortress, because I want to master this one. I really like it. Let's see. So immediately tilting to the left. Right trick. Two tricks here. That's weird that they shouldn't trick off. I think they only do that on left one to get points. Pretty cool how they bump the water. So far, pretty simple. If he was just half a second slower, that fire bar would have hit him. 1, 2 times. I think he do this. That's what I normally thought. So far, pretty simple. Not simple, but just it's what we do online. I believe those tricks are for style points. Release the mutable very early. I think he messed up there because he was supposed to trick late. Can you guys count how many times I got surprised in this video? Okay. Let's talk about this right here. Next track, Shy Guy Bazaar. So what I was talking about is Nintendo made a change that most of the time when you choose random, it's gonna be all the connecting tracks. Do Nintendo actually monitor this game? I'm just surprised that they even noticed that, and Nintendo usually adding a game mode where there's no intermissions, not making us play those stupidly boring long lines. Well, that's why I'm not playing online. In Mario Kart Lost, I don't play online because of the lag trails and stuff like that. In this game, I don't play online because I don't want to play those boring straight lines. I do time travel. I basically only play time travel. Again, pretty simple so far. I did have seen quite a few shortcuts. I'm pretty up to date with the shortcuts, but there will definitely be a few surprises. The blooper vehicle is so far the most popular online vehicle. Nabbit seems to be a lot of world records too. I wonder if Nabbit is one of the best characters. And I saw a vehicle that's it's very flat. It's dark. It's we'll definitely see it later. I'll definitely talk about it later. That vehicle is very common as well. Shy Guy Bazaar is a great track. Even better if you are lucky enough to play it online. And another thing I want to talk about is that Track Desert Hills. Continue from the last topic. The thing I want to talk about is that this game, I feel like it's like I don't like it as much as Mario Kart Deluxe yet. Probably because this is a new game. I haven't like mastered it. Really cool how they use the boost to do the charge jump. Because if you don't know, charge jumping on straight road is like slower. Because I believe when you charge jump, not only that you can't drift and stuff, and trick is like slower. Like it's slower than normal steering. What? I have never seen that before. That's crazy. I'm surprised Lakitu don't grab you for that. Like that just seems like a place that Lakitu will grab you. Barely dodge the statue things. I still don't know what they're called yet. I think they're from Super Mario Land. But we're gonna witness it. So he charge jumps right this wall. Don't trick off it. Fall down into the water then do 3 tricks. That is crazy. I'm surprised Desert Hills will surprise me because like Desert Hills when I first watched this is so boring. Just like it's like a staff ghost. Like a 200cc staff ghost. But like in Mario Kart Deluxe, the 200cc staff ghosts are insane. Whistle Stop Summit. Now, this track is probably one of my favorite tracks in this game so far, just because of the attack. By the way, this clip at the start is impossible. It's like pixel perfect. It's so hard. What was that? That definitely wasn't what I saw when I last watched this World Record. That was definitely weird. Why are we going around? What? Okay, so what was that? What was that? What is this? What is this rarity shenanigan? I didn't know you could go up there. Oh my, you can't ride that wall? I am overwhelmed right now. You can't go up there? They don't even do this. Like it's not even worth it because you don't get the alignment for this. Whatever is this. It's like you clip the edge. It's like you clip the edge because you barely made it. And again, I'm surprised Lakitu don't grab it. And this is crazy as well. Shouldn't Lakitu be like protecting the viewers? I don't think they're protecting them. We're literally bonking into them. This is crazy. I watched like the TWD9A short, the top 10 shortcuts. This wasn't even including the world record when he did it. And same thing, he uses the mushroom there. I think because the rail slows you down, you use the mushroom there to like gain back your speed. That was a crazy world record. Next track, Mario Bros. Circuit. Okay, so we are using Baby Daisy with the Morg bike. So we're going to the right, left, shoot me. Doing this trick, I found doing that trick very difficult. Like the off-road will always slow me down, and I don't get how they do this. Like I don't get that. Left trick, front trick, right trick. I'm surprised they don't do 2 tricks there. I think it's because of the line. And 2 edge tricks. That's very difficult. Tricks I only got like once or twice. They're really hard. And you can tell they're soft drifting because that rainbow meteor ball is very difficult to get if you don't soft drift. Basically impossible. It's like if you go too early, you will ride the wall and fly out of the way. Okay, I tried that. That's very difficult. Like that ride trick there. You'll fly out of the way, and if you do it too late, you will get slowed down by the off-road. I'm surprised they didn't do another one. Probably just because it was too risky. I don't think they're soft drifting. I think they are wiggle drifting from the way their cart and the character's head is moving. I think they're wiggle drifting, which I believe charges the meter ball faster. They didn't do like the trick at the start. Is it because it was too difficult? Or is it like it was intentional to get the right trick? I don't know. Pretty like crazy world record for the first track of the game. Nothing too special. Next track, Wario Stadium. Now, this track have very like the only way I can describe it is crazy and insane. Like, what's other words? Very like I'm speechless by how fast this game evolved from day one and now the big thing. Yeah, they start here. No tricks in the air. Wow. Staying very close to the rocket. So yeah, this is what they do on day one. I think they only do that on left one to collect points. And this is really weird. They charge it to get less air. They don't actually drift it. They just kind of they drift but they don't get a move. I think it's because so you get a tighter line. They're very close to the left of the boundary. Why are they going up here? You can go up there? That's cool. That's really cool. Why didn't they land in a charge up? I feel like that would be probably more consistent. Yeah, I tried to like get up there before. Yeah, I tried to get up there because I saw like a world record going up there and then jumping off, but I didn't know this was a rail at the top. But I think what I was missing is that you have to charge up, not just trick. I think they didn't do a right trick up there because I feel like if you do a right trick, you could do probably two right tricks because there was two 90-degree angles. It's probably because it's a lack of the boundary on the right. Next track, Bowser's Castle. I am very excited for this one. As probably most of you guys know, that this track have some magical shortcuts. I mean magical like, how do you like do not grab you for that? So they do an air trick there. Oh, they're actually doing the super bounce version? That's how the world record does it. I thought you always have to get like so much air. I thought that's why they do the normal strat. But I guess that strat is like faster than the normal strat, like the charge jump one. And like this rail ride, you can ride on the wall to your left, but it hasn't been implemented in World Rank yet because it is so difficult. What was that? What was that? Was that intentional? Yeah, you need to like clip the bottom right. I actually have like done that like once on accident before. Like you get very low air. And this is really hard. I usually do a charge jump because it's safer. At least I think it is. And they bonk the wall there to get a tighter line. Because if they do the wall right there, they wouldn't be able to use the mushroom here. Why does this section like look so weird? It's like it's a bit pale. I think it's because of my recording system. This boss's castle is one of the best boss's castles. And one of the best tracks. That was intentional. So like trick off and ride the wall. It's really cool. Next track, Dry Bones Burnout. I have seen some pretty cool shortcuts on this one, but I haven't seen anything like crazy, like game breaking. But I'm sure I will see one because there's a game breaking shortcuts on every single track now. This is only 3 weeks. 3 weeks into the release, and it already looks like something that like a very recent Mario Kart World. This is definitely the most broken Mario Kart. Even more broken than Mario Kart. Because this is week 3. Week 3! And we are seeing whatever we are seeing here. Let's see. So I have seen this before. This is old tech. Not old, but just like. Okay. What? Okay. Okay. I said there was no game breaking shortcuts. There is. What? I'm questioning this game's lackadu. I feel like the lackadu is just sleeping. I feel like he's like, just do the shortcuts. I don't care. I want to rest. This game's lackadu is too generous. If these tracks were in Mario Kart Deluxe, no way some of these shortcuts are going to be possible. Like, what even is that? This just doesn't look right. I feel like the whole statement I said at the beginning, I'm pretty up to date with the shortcuts in this game. No, I'm not. I'm up to date to some, but not much. Every track, the music in this game is so good. Every single track is so good. I mean like music track. Next track, Toad's Factory. Let's see how. So when I first saw this, it was pretty boring. Let's see if there's any major game-breaking discoveries. Let's see. So we're using Bowser and the blooper. This is going to be a long video. I think it should be about 1 hour. Pretty simple so far. Get coins. You shouldn't be able to trick off that. So he's just getting points. Taking the tightest line. Good work. And I think they just jump off because they have a mushroom. The beams on top is faster if you don't have a mushroom. I don't expect to see anything too crazy here. Okay, charge up. I mean, that's probably going to be the coolest thing we see on this track. Surprisingly, one of the most interesting world records in Mario Kart Wii is one of the most boring. And this track is long, like longer than usual. Or I'm just hallucinating. I feel everyone, not everyone, but whenever you're doing something you like interesting, cool, the time goes past faster than if you were to do something boring or like things you don't like. The time would go past much slower. Next track, Choco Mountain. I'm one of those people that don't really like the new design of Choco Mountain. I think the old more chocolate theme is more interesting. And this is not even Choco Mountain. They should have just called it Choco Monster Truck Arena or Choco Arena or something like that. Not Choco Mountain. Yes, this is not a mountain. It's a monster truck. I don't think we'll see anything too crazy here again. Cool meter too. And like it's really cool how he's driving through like the off-road. Is this even off-road? I think it's like half off-road. It's cool that he uses the rear. It's like half off-road, half not. Wow. That's the coolest thing on this track, probably. You do a little hop. Hop doesn't give you as much air in this one. It's more of just a mechanic to start your drift. This is pretty cool. Doing a little gap jump. Really cool, there's a few meetable tricks here. This is even more interesting than Toad Factory. This is only, we are not even halfway through. We are not even halfway through. And I'm already being surprised like 3 or 4 times. Which don't usually happen because I'm pretty up to date with the shortcuts. And I'm pretty hard to surprise. This game really is like such a good game. Just because of how crazy the shortcuts are. This area. I'm sure I'll like learn all of them later. Learn all of them. Next track, Crown City. And the OST that's playing right now is weird. Like, what is this remix? Crown City. This is 12 seconds away from my time. Which makes sense because that time was on day 1. No, day 2. Yeah. Let's see what things have changed for Crown City. Not a big fan of the tracks. It seems like to be like a theme in tracks that they would use like a boost to charge the charge jump. So they're kind of like charge jumps really late to land on the cars to get almost like a low trip. So doing this. Okay, that's probably why. Wow. And this is really hard. You need to be really fast for that. He almost went too fast. I don't understand how you can go too fast in a Mario Kart game. It's a racing game. You can't really go too fast in a racing game. 3 of those charge jump low car trips. Are we gonna see an edge trick here? No? Can you even do an edge trick here? I don't know. This is being surprisingly interesting. Like there being what, 2 moments where I got surprised? The one on the staircase and the other one at the start where he like low trick off the cars. Wow. And I'm surprised that's faster because every time it's usually slower. Probably because you guys did so many tricks in there. He kind of clipped the tree a little bit to like go tighter. And this is really cool. I think this is still the same strat as day 1. Yeah, this is still the same strat. But he's going on the rails. Oh, tricky on the lamppost. That's interesting. Next track, DK Spaceport. We got Pie here. Pie from Arcade Lux, I think. You think this is pretty boring, but I promise this is interesting. I promise it. So I think we're gonna see a gap jump here. But this gap jump is quite difficult. Most of the time you will clip the edge and lose a lot of speed. So just tricking off me. Surprisingly not going on the rails. Probably because he needs to collect points. I think this part, like the cool me temperature, like this turn part is actually more boring. Like it's not as interesting as the start. Yeah, because it's just straight lines. It's baby part, but it's cooler and much better. Holding a drift here? That's really cool. Barely getting that, changing the rails. The walls are not faster, sadly. Probably because of airtime. This is one of the few rappers that actually gets to 20 coins. Cool record. Next track, Koopa Troopa Beach or SNES Koopa Beach 2. This is, I already know, this is going to be a horrible video to edit. Because I got a lot of footage. I actually think this will be one of the more interesting ones because we have this not going for it. It's because of collecting coins. I thought it saves like a lot of time. Oh, because you only have 3 mushrooms here. So I think he does it on 2, 3, and 4 laps. Yeah. So here, that's it perfectly, which is really hard, by the way, to do like it perfectly. It's really easy to bonk the water. By the way, I haven't attempted this yet. I only have attempted like the baby version, like the much slower version, which is a lot easier, but it is much slower. Haven't attempted this version, which is he clips the bottom part and do tons of tricks in the air. I believe it's easier, the easier version, as I like to call it. I believe it's easier. It's probably gonna be easier because you are not cutting that much, and you're not really clipping off anything. You're mostly just kind of doing it for fun. Next track, Rainbow Road. I'm not saving this for last because I don't want to. I'm lazy. Okay, Rainbow Road. First edge trick, I'm gonna be counting off the edge tricks here. Second one. Third one. No, he missed it. He missed it. You can see the little hop. He tried to do it. Beautiful track. I think I said it when I reacted to the special cup. So I believe we'll see a path switch here. Yep. Very easy, you see, it looks like. Again, using the boost to get the charge up. This part is probably my favorite part. Not gameplay wise, but definitely visual wise. And this is like the Grumble Volcano shortcut where he used the mushroom league hustle off-road and like trick off the edge. And I really like how, again, two separate paths. Always love my separate paths. And that the floor text is more like green and blue. Another path switch. I think they'll get to 20 coins. And I really like how on this section the music becomes quieter, and then once you enter the save station, the music starts to get louder. Such a good transition. Such a good transition. And this is really cool how they trick the edge, like trick on the edge to cut a little bit, and trick on the red. And I said this on my reaction. This part is like the Mario Galaxy final stage. 3 edge tricks. Well, they're probably easier than edge tricks because you are facing a 90-degree corner, but we'll still count that. So 6 edge tricks so far. Again, the music cuts, becomes quieter, and then just goes into this classic like Rainbow Road music. This is very Rainbow Road, I would say, this music. And I believe there's another path switch here. Okay, so this 7th edge trick. 8th path edge trick. Hard to say edge trick. Why is he like going up and down? It's weird. So last mushroom is still. Again, music is amazing, as always. Are we gonna see one more edge trick? Yes, 8 edge tricks in this entire track. Or 9? Next track, Peach Stadium. I think the bee Mario costume is really cool. So I think they used the mushroom here every single time. But this is really like Mario Bros. Stadium, but it was pink. A lot of vertical sections. 1 edge trick, 2 edge tricks, 3 edge tricks. I think edge tricks are much easier on tighter turns. Yes, you can like cut it, and you don't have to worry about like getting back on the track. You can just kind of cut it. It's still hard, but like easier than if you were to do then edge. What was that? Only getting 1 coin. I mean, the first coin gives you the most boost. Oh, 5 edge tricks so far. They click the pipe there. I'm not really talking much here because 7 edge tricks and they bump the water to get the tighter line. That's a common theme we've seen so far. Objects in this game just don't stop you. You can just bonk off, like bonk it, and it will just like send you in the other direction. It won't like stop you or anything. Okay, next track, Moo Moo Meadows. So it's by King Soul or King Zero. I read how they use the Moo Moo cow for the Moo Moo track. Charge jumping onto the rail here, I think. By the way, this is really hard. This starting sequence is really hard. And it's just rude that they bounced off the Moo Moo's private part. What? Oh, they charged them early and they bounced off the rail. That's not usually how I do. I think the way we usually do it online is a lot safer. That just doesn't look easy. What? What? You could do that? You can go to the left here? Okay. This is definitely different from when I first watched it. Because I watched Off the World Record like a few days ago. Maybe, I'll say a week. And this is way different. Cool how they chill up here. This is still crazy. So I feel the common theme for like riding walls and trying to get by the better alignment is that you don't trick, you trick in the air to get the boost and to fix your alignment. it's really surprising. Mario Circuit by Gensua. Thank God there's no motion gliding in this game, because that would mean that Gensua, any kind of motion glider tech, Gensua will get the world record. Like Gensua is just the king of glider strategy in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. He discovered all of them. He doesn't use the world record. He doesn't hold a lot of world records, but he do have discovered a lot of glider sets, specifically Gensua glider, because it's named after him. And this room shortcut is massive. You think this world record would be quite simple, but it's not. There's a lot of charge jump, tiny shortcuts like this one. That's not a charge jump one, but it's still a small shortcut. And this especially here. I thought they ride the one on the right side. I thought they do that. Guess they don't. I think there's one more in the end. Yeah. It is one more here. Oh, you go on the top. I think that's the only one where you don't get grabbed by leg if you go on top. Next try, Acorn Heights. By the way, this video took a long time before I even started recording, because I had to download the videos, and it took a lot of effort to edit this. So please like and subscribe. It helps a lot and it's free. Let's get back to the track. This is also one of my favorite tracks, simply because it's aesthetic. And this is really hard, by the way. The wall ride. If you don't have mushroom, you can do this room, unless it's really difficult. But it's really difficult. And this track is really cool too, with all of its leaf rail shortcuts. And there's a lot of alternate paths. I found there's a lot of sections. This is very similar to Bone Dry Dunes. No, Dry Bone Dune. Dry Bone's Burnout. Dry Bone's Burnout. It's like there's a section with a lot of different paths. It's like a more fun straight path. I feel like the most surprising world records are at the start. Well, the movement did surprise me, but there were more surprising world records at the start. Not surprising world records. There were more surprises. And whatever vehicle they are using right now, it looks so cool. Like the giant tire at the end with the two thingies. Next track, Boo Cinema. Okay, what is this remix? There's so many OSCs in this game. I don't think this world record is gonna be that special. I feel like every time I say this world record is not gonna be that special or crazy, it's going to be game breaking. Okay, this room here. Trick. I didn't watch all of the world records last week, but I watched basically all of them. I watched the ones that I think would be game breaking, fun to watch. But I did miss a lot because I guess there's basically crazy strategy on every single track. What? What? That's cool. But what did he trick off? Okay, so I did not know you could go up there. I really like how he changes the aesthetic and the screen color. And I think it's like less saturated here because I don't think this recording thing I'm using right now have HDR. On my screen, my TV looks a lot better. I usually play on my TV, but when I'm doing live commentary, my mic have to record my voice, so I'm sitting in front of my PC. I did not notice that ad-trick first time. Let's see this part of it. So he's tricking off that part of the wall. That's really weird. He's like tricking off like the edge. Next track, Dandelion Depths. Is it Dandelion Depths? Yeah, it's Dandelion Depths. And I remember Gyarados made a video that he got the world record like on day 2. So I'm coughing a lot. It's winter. It's winter, so my throat is a bit dry. Why didn't he go on the rails? A lot of meteor tricks, which I love to see. Very similar to Mario Kart World. I don't know where they shoot on this track. I didn't watch this one because I didn't think it was. Sorry, I didn't think it was going to be too interesting. So let's see where they shoot. Actually, I know where they shoot. It's on the last U-turn, the last big turn. And it's really cool how they charge jump to get less air. Again, I don't think this one is gonna be that interesting. The music is really interesting. I like the first part more because it reminds me of Wooden Kingdom in Mario Odyssey. This part is still beautiful, but the part where it's like the rock looks so like low quality. It looks very weird. Like the small rocks that I can trip off, it looks quite weird. I'll say this is a long-ish track. Yeah, this was the vehicle I was seeing a lot. Like this kind of like flat, old vehicle. It looks old. It looks like some like old cars that you see in like the 90s. No, I mean like the 1900s. That's right, Cheap Falls. I think this one is really interesting. I actually think the music on this track is a remix of Dragon Driftway's music, I think. I always like the Japanese style tracks. What? That just didn't look right. There's something weird about it. It looks too slow. Like he touched too much of the off-road to be a world record. That just looked really weird. It doesn't look right. It looks... This world record is so weird. There's like so many shortcuts that are like you are touching so much of the off-road that is like slowing down by a lot. Like it doesn't look right. Like this one, you're touching so much of the off-road. It doesn't look fast. It doesn't look fast enough to be a world record. Yeah, I think this part is a remix of Johnny Drifter. And this doesn't look right either. It just looks like a failed shortcut attempt. But I guess it's not because it's a world record. I think going to the right is a bit tricky. Because they didn't do it on lap 2. But they did it on lap 1. Like going to the right of the post thing. Weird world record. There are 2 shortcuts that it just looks like it's like a failed shortcut attempt. Really weird. Still really cool that there's like two shortcuts, 2 streamline shortcuts. They look easy, but they're probably very difficult since even the world record are like not completely getting it. Next track, Faraway Oasis. This name is really hard to say. Faraway Oasis, Faraway Oasis, Faraway Oasis. Far away oasis. You don't hear the word oasis very often. It's like a cool way of describing a grass field. At least, I think it is. I think this is gonna be a cool word record. Just because I have seen this one before. Let's see what improvements it had made on the last one. I think they go on the rails on lap 2 and 3 because they don't need to cover. Yeah, this part. This just shows how... I still don't get that. How can they get so much air? Normally it's just like a tiny boost, but like how can they get so much air? They flew like the entire track. Is it because of the water current? Or is it have something to do with like the way he's approaching? It doesn't look right. It looks too glitchy. It almost looks like they like used an cheat engine to like get in higher boost. Look at this. I think it's because of the water current. It looked like they did use like a half pipe. Looks really weird. Few of these world records over just looks weird. It seems like tricking the front flipping on in the air to get less air is a common thing. I think it's because of the current. She's like tricky against him because the current is going to the right and he's tricking to the left. I think that's why it looks so weird and she gets so much air. Next track, Dino Jungle. I actually like this one better than the old one. Some people don't really like it. They like the nature feel. But I feel like this is a much better approach. I like this better, like the research center style. I like that much better. The old and this and this one has way more dinosaurs. Strictly on dinosaurs. I think I'll see that. So very dry. using the charge jump to get out of the offer early. It's really cool. None of the shortcut strategies being used here. Because if you don't know, he got the world record on this dragon like day 2. Because there's like different dinosaurs, there's different strategy on every single lap, and I feel like these strategies are gonna be really hard to use in actual races because you just get paced up. You either are like too slow, but I feel like this is also a problem because these strats, if the strategies get improved, they won't be able to do like some of the strat. They need to like keep changing the strategy because of the dinosaurs because of the dinosaurs. There's definitely an RNG element to this one. And those tricks on the dinosaur just looks weird because they're not even moving. The music, I really like the music too. Again, all of the music in this game is cool. Next track, Starview Peak. I don't think there's anything that interesting other than that one shortcut on the water section. Because I watched this one, because I heard there's some cool shortcuts. At winter, I just cough a lot more than usually. Than normally. Did he just like hit the edge of the road? It's weird. So they mushroom charge jump onto the railhead. I think this is actually quite difficult. And they go on the side because only the side gives you a boost, which is like the weirdest thing in the world. Why would Nintendo do that? Why would only the sides give you like that 200cc boost? And like here, he kind of hits the edge of the road there. I don't think that's intentional. I think it's just because he's cutting it so tight that he's hitting the edge of the road. And after this world record, I'll show you guys a crazy clip that I recorded, like when I was playing online and something really crazy happened. I'll show you guys that clip. As I said, nothing really interesting here other than that singular mushroom smoke. It's pretty cool. Very good looking track. Not a very interesting layout, but very good looking. A lot of tracks in this game are like very good looking, but not a very interesting layout. Gosh. Next track, DK Pass. I have obviously seen this one before because I actually saw a short on YouTube covering the crazy shortcuts on this track. This is another very game-breaking shortcut. Not now. I mean, it's already a shortcut, and I believe there's soft shooting here. Yeah, here. Here's the game-breaking shortcut. They do this. It's really cool. They do that. I thought that wasn't faster. So here, go on the left, trick trick. Use the trick boost to go in the off-road. This is one of my favorite shortcuts in the game. I really shouldn't be recording in the winter, to be honest. Like, I'm just coughing over and over. Because of how dry my throat is. Sorry for the sudden cut there. I went and got a sip of water. I did not expect this to be used. I knew this existed, but I didn't thought it was faster because of the air time. And like the angle you go on the shot. But I guess the world have figured out a way to make it optimal. Shoot. I don't know why I just said shoot. You can do whatever you want in freedom. Like you can just make the craziest shortcuts in the game. And you won't get caught by Lacto because he doesn't exist. It's just funny in this game you can trick or catapult off random objects like a tree, a random railing. They don't really got like the theme of you can trick on anything. Next track, Salty Speedway. I have never seen this one before, so I'm expecting to get pretty surprised because I heard there's cool shortcuts here. I'm ready to get surprised. I heard of that there's cool shortcuts, but I have never watched this one. So why was that black? Cool starting sequence, tons of water tricks. You can go up there. I did not know you could go up there. There's a rail. Why? Okay. Well, this is already. What are we doing? Why are we tricking off the lampposts and trees? We're just. I knew this one is going to be crazy. Why are we charge jumping? You can go up there. That's not a Lakitu spot. I'm blown away right now. I am blown away right now. Just charge jump onto the right wall, left onto the right wall, left wall, go on the rail, trick to the left, trick off this ramp, trick on the railing, trick on this railing, trick off the, I don't know what that is, and then on the tree, and then just keep tricking to the left to cut the most. That is crazy. I need to learn that. That feels really hard because you need to do so many things at once. And this just looks crazy. Like I don't know why Nintendo chose you can go up there and like there's a rail up there. You literally like no casual player is just gonna discover. Okay, this is turning into one of my favorite tracks. Just when watching the world record. Like this sequence is so cool. Surprisingly, I'm not screaming when I saw that because yeah, I normally scream when I like not scream, like be much more surprised. But next track, Great Question Mark Block Ruins. I watched this one, but I think there's gonna be more shortcuts because this track. When I saw this like recently, like the day before yesterday, it was crazy. Like it was already insane. Let's see what does it look like now. Okay, so using the startup boost to do a charge jump, trick onto there, left trick, slip off, and then do this. That's crazy. And this is kind of like super bounce strategy. They doesn't get a meteor boost, but they do. Yeah. But they do like drift on the car. That you need very high handling to do that, to not fall. That's why he's using Baby Peach on the mukbang. I think that's not right. I think it's a cute school actually. I really like the 8-bit Lackley statue. Recall how he tricked off that? I think he went on the left side just for coins. Now he's doing the fast route. Trick. Onto the left. Bonk the box. Bang. And this is also a really good looking trap. I wish we spent more time on like in the Great Question Mark block. Most of the time we are spending time outside, which does look beautiful and looks really good. They're not going for the rail there, the wall there, because it's just too difficult. Like I can only get hit 1 out of 3 times, and it isn't even as perfect as the world record does. Like it's very rough. Next track, Peach Beach. So far, the water tracks have been really surprising. I'm talking about Sodi Speedway. So I think this is going to be really cool. At least I think. I didn't watch this one because, you know, I didn't watch Sodi Speedway because I didn't really thought like the water tracks would be very interesting. When I first played that, I think they were a bit boring. And I really like, a lot of people complain that they use the same kind of atmosphere, like the same kind of like seaside town stuff, but I don't mind it. I think it's a great thing. It's next to each other, like it's all on like that beach, and it looks very similar, like the white bricks and stuff like that. Let's see. So I think this is where things are gonna get crazy. It's not going on the rooftop. I think they are just using the mushroom because to break the boxes. I don't even think like that is off-road. Staying up high to collect coins. Going on the rail. And this part is definitely the most boring part. You just drive straight. Yep, they use the bus here. Not as interesting as I thought it would be, since Sodi Speedway was interesting. Cool style points, changing the camera angle. Let's check Wario's Galil. Galil? I just call it Wario's Shipyard. And you recall how we have Logan here, the Mario Kart World time trial champion. My voice is getting sore. As the start of the video, I didn't cough that much, and now I'm coughing a lot. Why are we? What? What? Okay. I'm not disappointed so far. But let's see. Why are we? Okay. That was definitely not intentional. You definitely shouldn't click that. That looked like he lost all of his speed. You're definitely not supposed to do that. I think if he didn't clip that, he would save like 1 second, multiple seconds. So let's see. I don't think that was intentional. Yes, it just completely slows you down. It's more of a ghost theme here. So left trick, trick on the tree, shoom, water trick, trick there. Yeah, that was what he's supposed to do. That just looks weird. I think that that bonk cost him like 3 whole seconds. That just didn't look fast at all. He just completely does all his. That was like a 3 to 4 second time. Trick, shoom, trick on the water trick. Yeah, that was much better. He got like a low trick. That shortcut 3 different times, it was different. That's just how you know. You just know it's a good shortcut when every single time the world record does the shortcut, it's different. You know it's a good shortcut. And show how he falls out of bounds, which causes the time trial goes to glitch. Finally, we are at our last track, Sky High Sunday. Not a very interesting track to end everything off, at least to my knowledge. I watched this one, but I don't think it's gonna have that much improvement. Okay, immediate different, very different combo. I think. I don't know. Going to the right. Okay. This is the same thing as last time. I mean, this is not a simple word at all. Oh, the things he does here are actually difficult. Three, four. Three. Just getting a lot of coins here. I think I'll try to have a lot of straight section. Coins are very cool. And this is very cool. He doesn't trick on the last part probably because of the line. I think he went on the rails for coins. That's my guess. It's going on the right side. I think it's for coins. This is a long track. Okay, a lot of tricks. This track just shows how crazy the rails and wall physics in Mario Kart World is. Pretty interesting track to end it all off, but it's not very different from when I first reacted to it. Not react, just watch this. The voice actors in the game are doing a great job acting the characters. Right trick, 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 trick. And then, by the way, I think they're doing a right trick. You don't think a right trick is possible, but I think they're doing a right trick because if you do a right trick, it's like you basically do a left trick, then you catapult to the right. Thanks for watching and see you in the next one.